Former Tesla factory worker Kaylin Barker has filed a lawsuit against the company on Tuesday. Barker, who made her suit against Tesla and staffing company Staffmark Tuesday. Barker, who is black, who is a member of the LGBTQ community, says in the suit Tesla failed to address racist abuse directed towards her by a coworker and that it retaliated against her when she tried to report the abuse. Once again, it's the exact same narrative. The stories that we have covered before from employees is that management is racist, co-workers are racist, they report the racism, and the company does absolutely nothing about it. All right, this was a statement provided to Insider via her attorney. Quote, "I was violated physically, mentally, and emotionally because I am an African-American lesbian." Barker's suit alleges that one of her coworkers, named as Joanne in the suit, started directing racial abuse at her after Barker gained a promotion, including muttering the N-word under her breath as Barker walked away. Ms. Barker's suit claims that she repeatedly flagged Joanne's behavior to human resources, but was never notified of any action against Joanne. The suit alleges that in September, after Ms. Barker asked Joanne to step back from some machinery for safety reasons, Joanne called Barker the N-word and threw a hot grinding tool at her hair. She said that the tool hit her in the thigh. Ms. Barker did what she was supposed to do. She reported the incident to HR, and Joanne was fired, but the suit claims Tesla rehired Joanne 2 weeks later. The suit also says HR informed Ms. Barker shortly after the incident that she was under investigation. In mid-September, the suit says Tesla HR started summoning Barker for meetings on a nearly daily basis and demanding she sign a document stating that she had been insubordinate. Following these meetings, Ms. Barker would be sent home for the afternoon, meaning she would lose out on roughly 5 hours of pay. Ms. Barker's suit says she was terminated on October 29th, according to the lawsuit. Tesla withheld 5 of Barker's paychecks from her final months at the factory. 5, okay? Ms. Barker is being represented by J. Bernard Alexander III, the same attorney who represented Owen Diaz, a former Tesla elevator operator who successfully sued the company for racial harassment in October 2021. A jury ordered Tesla to pay Diaz $137 million in damages, although the company is unlikely to pay the entire sum. Now, here's the thing about the attorney in this case. The attorney is intimately familiar with what it takes to prove a case like this in a court of law. And so he's very selective about the cases he accepts. I guarantee you there's more information that we have not been presented with yet. Once again, similar story, similar outcome. Major company. What are your thoughts?
I mean, this is generally how I feel about a lot of tech companies, right? They're trying to plan for the future. They're trying to, move us into self-driving vehicles and get us to Mars and, I don't know, create apps that we don't need for problems we didn't even know we had. And yet, you still have racial discrimination within your workforce and you don't even know how to properly handle it. Instead, this is a classic case of retribution against the complainant, right? Like instead, you still have homelessness and unhoused people all around the city of San Francisco where a lot of these tech companies are based, and you don't have a way to innovate out of that because you won't even pay your fair share of taxes, right? To actually help with some of those mental health services, housing services in the cities that you actually, use for your own money making. So it's just it's so telling, right? How you treat your workers is how you treat overall the business and your consumers and lawmakers or anyone who wants to regulate you at all. But it also means something to me that this is a woman who inspected brake pads, who made brake pads, right? And that the other gentleman was an elevator operator, right?
Yep.
These are more blue collar jobs, not necessarily across the board, but the fact that these aren't, hey, you passed me over for a raise, or like, it is a very clear cut case. Someone threw something at you, called you the N-word multiple times, and it just shows me how you treat people who are actually really essential to your entire operation. A brake pad inspector, hello.
Yeah, and the reality of this woman who assaulted her being fired and then getting hired again after there's significant documentation of what she did against this particular complainant is astounding. And I gotta mention this, Tesla and Staff Mark, they have not responded as of yet when Insider contacted them. But remember, we also covered this one. Melvin Berry received $1 million in August because supervisors, plural, were calling him the N-word as well. And some of these, by the way, are on recording. You can find some of this stuff right now online.